What is up? It's your girl, Ravi K. Now, it's been a little hot minute since we did a makeup vid, so I am coming to you live from my lounge room. Not my lounge room, but where I'm from right now, where I'm sitting, my studio, to come and give you guys a little quick tutorial on how to do very, very low maintenance and very, very easy and affordable makeup for an everyday routine if you don't want to go full glam and just want to kind of like make yourself feel nice, make yourself feel like you tried without going nuts, and also making yourself look quite natural and glowy. So if you want to know how I achieved this very basic and very easy and very affordable look, then keep on watching. So I am blessed from the gods with my relatively nice skin, considering I don't really do much with it. So this might not be the best tutorial for you if you have a lot of blemishes to cover up. As I said, I'm very lucky. I don't really have to worry about much. I do have a lot of under eye bags, which is what I generally focus on. So I really don't even use foundation in my everyday routine. I do use a little bit of concealer though, just to kind of like conceal the bags and then like lightly spread across the face just to make it sticky enough for like contour and stuff. So first of all, I grab my concealer, forgot the name, and I just put it underneath my eyes and a nice little line down the middle of my nose, mostly to cover up my scar because it's got a bit of redding around it. Tiny bit on the top, tiny bit on the chin, just to deposit it evenly around the skin. With a damp beauty... See ya. Let's try that again. With a damp beauty blender, I start at the eyes and go over the eyelids and kind of in like a circle motion and down out towards the corners of my face, if that makes sense. So you'll notice I'm like barely covering anything here. Once again, it's just purely because I don't need to, especially on days where I'm wearing a mask or where I am just like going out and about and doing normal things. I'm not going to totally cake my face because A, it's like 4 million degrees in Australia right now, and B, it just doesn't, it's not necessary. Like, unless you're doing a full glam, you can be very minimal on the base coats of your makeup. So just going around in circles and towards the outer parts of the cheeks. And as I said, I'm only really putting it out here so that when I do my contour, it sticks. So the nose, I like to cover the corners because I do have quite red bits in here in my nostril area. Over the lip. Chin, going in like a V motion on my chin. And then doing the V motion on the forehead as well. There you go. So as you can see, if I get close up on y'all, you can still see my skin in the sense of like it really is just a coat for the sake of being sticky for the other stuff, but it does also cover up the bags under my eyes. Once again, disclaimer, if you need to cover blemishes and need like color correctors and stuff, that is just not something that I haven't ever needed to do, so I'm not the channel for you, I'm sorry. So while I'm still super sticky, that's when I do my eyebrows and my eyelids. So as you can probably tell, my natural hair color is clearly not dark brown, considering my eyebrows are like non-existent. So I get a dark brown eyebrow pencil. This is the Goof Proof brow pencil from Benefit, and I just color them in very lightly because once again we're not going for like the super glam rectangle contoured concealed look. And as you just saw me do, if you get a bit on your eyebrow because you haven't got that much foundation on, you're not going to ruin anything by just cleaning it up with your finger. We're classy here on this channel. Now that they're coloured in, just to add a little bit more dimension to them, I like to go through them with a brow tint. So I'm going to use the Gimme Brow by Benefit in the shade 5, and we are just going to fluff through with that. And that, once again, just kind of adds a second kind of colour, fluffing them out and making them feel a bit more natural, like they're actually tinted. Now, once again, I am pretty lucky with my eyebrow shape, so I don't really have to do a whole lot. I can, I do get them tinted and waxed sometimes, if I'm really like super lazy and can't be bothered doing these like 2 steps myself. But I really like, if you get up close, I have a couple of little hairs under there that I like to get plucked out every once in a while, but once again, this might not be the best step for you if you have like outrageous eyebrows that need fixing, or if you have like no eyebrows and need to actually like draw them in. I'm just coloring mine in, and I'm once again lucky with the shape. So I guess this is just a boast about how perfect I am. Final step for the brows, I am going to use my Morphe brow setting gel, and what I do there is really just shape them upwards, so you can see all the little hairs doing their job as brows up there. And that will set your eyebrows all day, and it gives them like that look of being hair back rather than just being colored in. And boom. Now, because I'm still sticky on my face a little bit, I want to get my eyes done so that I can use that concealer as kind of like a primer for my eyeballs. So sometimes when I am being super lazy, I'll just get like a glitter shade and just dab it on, and that's it. But for the sake of the video, we'll try a little harder, I guess. So I'm going to use the Morphe and Madison Beer palette because it is just a very neutral, chillin' like a villain shade, but you can see there's a few shimmers in there, so if you've ever seen me be lazy before, you know what I'm going to do with it. But for the new people here, let's do it. So I get an angled brush, and I'm just going to find one of the lighter shades. We'll do a pinky look today, so this kind of look here, this pinky bit, and I just go lightly in the corners, just on the outside. And it looks like there's a bit of brown left over from my last look, so lol. But that's fine because they're all neutral colors, so they all match. And I think for the sake of simplicity, that's all I'm gonna do. Sometimes I will even get like a darker shade again and just kind of go on the inside to create like a layered effect, but we're just gonna be super basic. So bring that on into the middle of the eye a little more, just so that the corners of your eyes on the inner corner, are the most sticky bit for the glitter. And now we want to choose a glittery shade. I'm going to choose this like light glittery shade. Get that all over our fingertip and just tap that on all the way to the inner corner. You can even drag it out to your edges a bit, and you'll see it's on like the inner corners of my eyes too. That's great because it makes your eyes look like alive and shiny. Last step there is that you can just go back in to mesh all that together on the outer corners. Not super necessary, and you can do it under your eyes if you want to as well, just to add a little bit of dimension. I'm literally just using the leftovers on the brush so that I'm not getting like heaps of color under there. Now I am once again being super lazy. I've been super lazy for most of like last year, so I'm just getting used to this routine, but I am now just going to put mascara on. You can put liner on if you want to add a bit more like depth and definition to your eyes, but up to you. So once again, I am going to use my Morphe Make It Big mascara, brand new. Oh yes. So the way I like to do my mascara is from the outwards corner into the center of the eye, and then brush it back out by blinking into it. Who else finds it super difficult to put mascara on without making some kind of ridiculous face? Sound off in the comments if that's you. And adding the bottom lash line as well. So depending once again on how lazy I am, this will be the whole look, and I will just chuck some lippy on and that's the end of the day. But once again, we are just going to show you the different options that you have here on this channel. So we're going to do our contour, blush and highlight. So any old bronzer will do. As you can see, I love this one. It is the I Heart Revolution chocolate bronzer, and we want to be super light with this. It's literally just a takeaway from the fact that you've put like white or lighter colors all over your face to give your face some kind of definition, or otherwise you'll just look like a big white circle. Or in my case you will, because I have like no color to my skin. She's a ghost. A pasty ghost. And then we can pretend we have jawlines, which is always fun. And we can reduce the size of our 5 heads if we have them. If you don't have to do this. Or if you're naturally tanned and you don't need to put concealer all over your face, then you will have a nice defined face as it is. So up to you. Pale crew, where you at? And then just super lazily on the nose. Once again, just to add definition so that you can actually see something on my face specifically, because my face is so pale that if I don't brown it all up, it kind of just looks like a blob. So as you can see, it's really not that much. It's just enough to create the look of having facial features. Then with blush, we're going to use a little Tarte Partey shade. I like this shade just because it's like it's blushing, but it's not bright red. So I get a little bit on a brushy, make the apples of your cheeks stick out and do like a bit of a Jim Carrey face and just go in round motions. Yes. And I also like to do a little bit on my nose just to kind of like create that cute little blushy look, you know? And the piece of resistance, the highlight. So I'm gonna grab my Morphe highlight palette and we are going to stick into this little shade here called Spark. I like this one because it is close to my skin tone without adding color to my skin. And we're gonna go on the corners of our face, our cheekbones maybe? The corners of our face. Cupid's bow. Up the center of the nose. And brow bone. Boom. And then last but not least, we are going to add our lip color so that we just wrap it all up and complete the look. Now with this, I like to sometimes just use like a clear lip color if I'm just trying to look as natural-ish as possible. So in that case, I'm just going to quickly exfoliate my lips with some Body Blends lip scrub to get all that foundation and crap off and get a sweet treat in the meantime. And then I'm going to use my Madison Beer lip gloss by Morphe once again and just gloss her up. And that is it. So as I said, it's just super easy. Without all the commentary, it takes like literally 5, maybe 10 if you're like really trying kind of minutes. But just to kind of like splash it all on, you can have like a just chill, relaxed, like you've clearly still got makeup on but you don't look like cake face. If you want to look like cake face, go nuts. I just like to wear this kind of makeup when I'm just like going out and about and doing things. Obviously we can't do that right now because we're in lockdown, so I just like pretend I'm gonna do things, but you know, whatever. But as I said, you can add an eyeliner if you want it to be a bit more defined. You can like if I'm wearing a mask, I literally won't do anything from here down, like no lips. I barely do contour. I sometimes just do literally, like on a super lazy day, I will just do the concealer and the brows and the mascara, and that's it, and that's my whole day. And sometimes I will just do like a quick slap of glitter on the top just to make it look, you know, like I tried. But I hope you got something out of this, and I hope that this video helped you if you are struggling and beginning to do makeup, make you realize how easy it is just to kind of like put a little bit of effort in and make yourself feel a little bit nicer for the day. As I said, it only takes a little bit of time. All of the products I used were super affordable. Most of it was Morphe, and once again, you can use my code GLAMFAM360 in Morphe's checkout to get money off. I don't get any kickbacks from you using it. You just get $5 off any $10 purchase or more. So yeah, totally don't have to, just a bit of like shameless self-promo, you know? So if you like this video and you like me, then you know what to do, my friends. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the buzzwords, click the bell, hit the notification buttons, do all the stuff, click the things, etc, etc, etc. And as always, I will see you in my next video. Much love. Bye.